Arteta, you've got to make sure you're ahead of the game for summer transfers. Don't want to start pushing now, but you have an obsession. I don't understand why you can't see that. Oh, Ian Wright has said it. Gary Lineker has said it. Darren Bent has said it. I spoke to Darren Bent on Talk Sport Radio last week about it, funny enough. Had a long chat with him. I said it, and what I said exactly the same, and he agreed with me. Yet Arteta has an obsession with foreign strikers, okay? He's waited a year and a half. It will be 2 seasons to try and get Sesko, who's unproven. He really is thinking about Osimhen, okay? Or his dream is Isak. Yeah, all of them are going to cost $100 million, pounds. Well, hold on a minute. What's wrong with, a good old English player that Lineker thinks, Wrighty thinks, Darren Bent thinks, and the obvious fan like me thinks you should get for about 50 million, cheap at the price, the lap. Why can't you? Why do you have to think about going and get? Listen, if you were to go and get Delap for about 50 million, you need some midfield strength as well, because we are weak in the middle. We are. We've got 3 players, Partey, Rice and Odegaard, that are up to the standard of the Premier League to win that title. Zupimendi, if you fail in getting him, massive failure. Massive failure. And what happens if one of them get injured again? We're back down to bare minimum of 3. You need at least 2 midfield players, mate. So if you save money getting Delap for 50 million, get Zupimendi for 65 million, and now you're thinking about De Jong. Well, go and buy him as well as Zupimendi. If you save your money on Delap, you've got your centre forward, you've got your backup centre forward in Havertz, you've got 2 new midfield players that can support Rice and Partey and Odegaard, okay? But Partey will be supporting Zupimendi, as simple as that. Or Frankie de Jong, you'll have 5 quality midfield players then, and your defence is strong enough. For gosh sake, that's what you need. Everyone goes on about wingers. Well, actually, we don't need wingers. We've got Saka, we've got Martinelli, we've got Wenreri, and we've got Trossard. Don't keep knocking Trossard. He does a decent job. You can't have 4 world-class wingers. We've got 4 good wingers when they're fit. Well, by spending it on Zupimendi, Frankie de Jong and Delap, you're only going to spend 150 million. You've still got money in the bank, mate, because you're only limited to, I understand, about 170 million that you can spend. 150 to 200 is going to be your max. Use your brains. Don't spend it on somebody you don't know is going to make it in the Premier League. Go get Delap. Make sure you get Zupimendi. Get Frankie de Jong as well, and make sure you don't lose any more players, like you lost our centre forward to Man United. All he wanted was more money, wanted a better contract. You didn't give it to him. We spent £1.2 million going to Dubai. Okay, why? Give the boy 1.2 million, make sure we keep him. He would have been playing now for us. Okay, he would have stayed for that. And I know that's a lot of money. We could have probably got him for less than 1.2 million. The Dubai trip. I'm just saying, Arteta, stop being stubborn and have faith in an English centre forward. Your obsession with going overseas and getting a foreign centre forward is ridiculous. And your stubbornness to hold on for Sesko is also... If professionals such as Lineker, Ian Wright and Darren Bent are all saying, go and get Delap, half of us believe that's going to be should be the case. Get him now. Come on, move fast, Arteta. Zupimendi's taking ages to pop down. If we lose him, then that is bad news. Anyway, that's my take on it. It's so simple. 3 players would make the difference, and it wouldn't cost you 200 million. Football Chat Uncensored. God, I bet that I'm going to get so many TikTok people coming back, Arsenal Sport, saying, no, you're talking rubbish and that. Don't just say I'm talking rubbish. Tell me why. This isn't knocking Arteta. He's got 1 season left. 1 season left to win something. And if he doesn't, then the board won't keep him. So go and make sure the midfield and the forward line are strong enough and you don't lose anyone in the defence. That's it. Cheers, guys.